Alright, so here we are back at it again with the Polaris Outlaw. So, couple things I've been doing off camera, of course. So, I was trying to get the timing and the valve clearance correct. I believe the valve clearance is as good as it's going to get. I had a huge amount of trouble today looking for shims for this thing. But I did find some. I think the intake is only off by like one's 0.04 and one's 0.06, and the exhausts are both one's 0.10 and one's 0.11, I think. So it's pretty close. It's not very far. Another thing that I was trying to do was set up the right timing. And I wanted to do it off camera because I knew it's gonna take a long time and it's very time consuming, and I didn't want to be recording the whole time. But another thing that I did is put the battery to charge. Let's see here. I've been trying to look for an air filter. It's missing like a whole bunch of stuff right here. I guess it's like the box, the air filter cage, the air filter, and then the lid. And then the box also has like a little hose that connects to this. I found one on eBay. It's like 85 bucks. I might end up having to get that. Another thing that I figured out is the front brakes don't work. And pretty much they don't work because the little lens right here on the master cylinder on the front is broken. And obviously it's all crusty in there. So I was trying to take it off to look for another one. I did go try to hunt that thing down at my local salvage yard. I didn't get lucky. I did kind of, but like the price that the guy gave me was ridiculous. So it was $50 for like a used one, which it was like off of a KFX 400. I think I read that the LTZ 400s would work. It actually looks the same now that I think about it. Oh yeah, you guys, so I got the LTZ in the garage again. We are going to get started on this one pretty soon. So hopefully you guys will see that on a future video. Anyways, I just wanted to show you guys, it's pretty much the same setup. I guess just the bolt right here. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, so I try to hunt that thing down. I think I'm going to have to order that on eBay also. I put the battery to charge. Other than that, I guess this is all I've been doing is the timing and the valve clearance, which has been a huge pain in the ass. But here we go, you guys. So I don't know if you guys can tell. It might be pretty hard to tell, but this thing, you guys can see right there, the top dead center mark, the second line is right in the middle. So there will be 3 lines and then 2. So the last one out of the 2 is where this is supposed to be, and that's your top dead center. So you guys can see my top dead center is right on there. Now, here is the other thing. For the timing on the cams, let's see here, we have the intake cam. So you guys can see that there's a little dot right there, hopefully. If not, okay, there, you can barely see it. Then there's another one here. This is where the gold link is. That's where it's supposed to be at, right? Let's go over here. So it's kind of hard to tell, but maybe you guys can tell there. That's gold. That one's gold. That's where that's supposed to be, right there. And the other dot is right here. Sorry about the horrible camera angle, right here. So it's aligned. Everything's good. I put coolant in the radiator. I drained the front tank of oil, which I forgot to do that when I first started, what's it called, when I first drained the oil in the main engine. I forgot to drain that one, so I drained that one. I'm ready to fill up the oil. My oil filters haven't came in yet, but I kind of want to just open that up and check it out. The oil in the front was really dirty. I already threw it out though. And then the plug was like really like sticky, gross. But anyways, I filled up coolant, put the plastic over. It's not all the way tied down, as you could see. I need to put something right here. I found out that it is cracked right here. unfortunately. I don't know if you guys can see, but I put the battery on. So that's where we're at. I'm just looking for that spring. I'm going to check the oil filter, and then we're going to fill it up with oil. And then also, I painted the exhaust because it was all rusty and gross, and I liked how the one on the Warrior looks. So that one looks crispy new. So I wanted to do the same thing to this one, and then that way I could clean it up again. But it's getting there. I got this cover on. I think that's pretty much it. I put the fuel line here. This one's for the gas tank. I made sure everything else looked good. Let me just check. No power. And I've had the battery charging. Weird. Maybe I'll take it off again. Alright, but that's where we're at, you guys. I'm going to put on the exhaust right now and probably put the battery to charge for a little while, or get the jump box out, put some oil in it, and then maybe we could do a fresh start video on it. Okay, you guys, inspection of the oil filter. I'm leaving it on, unfortunately, but I'll get a new one tomorrow. I just want to see if it starts up. It doesn't look terrible. I don't see like huge chunks or, you know, little shavings or anything like that, so I think we'll be good. The oil's just really dirty, but other than that, it's fine. But I think it'll be alright for a day. I'll change it out tomorrow. I just wanted to make sure. Peace of mind. Alright, you guys, so I pretty much buttoned up everything on the Polaris. The only thing I'm getting to here is the tank. The only thing I saw just now is that, I don't know if you guys can see this, it looks like maybe they JB welded it, maybe it had a crack in it or something, so I'm hoping it doesn't leak. I honestly haven't even looked in here, so I'm hoping it's not all gross from it sitting around. It actually looks fairly clean, I think. Oh yeah, well, it actually looks fairly clean, so that's good. So I'm going to put this on, and maybe we could just hopefully start it up right now and see if it's going to go or not. This is it, moment of truth. Did we buy a junker, or is it going to be great? So I got everything on. The plastics in the fuel tank are the only thing not bolted on. I just put gas on it, it's not spilling. So let's go ahead and do first startup video right now, and cross our fingers. Nothing. Oh. Good to see you guys. Let's do the choke. The choke's kind of crusty too. Really crusty. Let's try again. Let's try some carb cleaner. It has really good compression though. You could actually hear it. I think we're having a fuel problem here. Oh, you know what? Double check it. Okay. I think it definitely needs the carb clean. gonna high idle. That's what I don't want it to do. It's going, you guys. Alright, you guys. Unfortunately, I have a couple of things I need to do right now at the house. So I'm just gonna end the video. I might pick up a little bit later on today and do a separate video. And we're gonna go ahead and I didn't do a carb clean on the other one, I don't think. Maybe I did, but I'm gonna go maybe a little bit into debt into cleaning the carburetor. But as you guys saw, that thing started up, man. It turns over. It ran for just a little bit, but that everything sounded perfect just for those little 5-10 seconds it was on, and it sounds good, man. Like I'm really happy with the purchase. So, all right, so finalization on the quad. We checked all the timing components. New oil, new coolant. We painted the exhaust, which doesn't really make a difference. We charged up the battery. It seemed to work pretty much fine. The only thing is the carburetor, which I kind of knew, but I wanted to at least hear it run for a little bit before I got too deep into cleaning the carburetor and, you know, doing all that. So I think it worked out great. It was a pain in the ass checking all the timing components, especially the nut on the side where the crank is on the right side, taking the covers off. And we got away without replacing the gaskets, you guys. I don't recommend that, but there's no leaks with the new oil and everything is good. The quad sounded good for, I mean, it probably was only like 5 seconds that it turned on, but to me it sounded good right away. You would be able to tell, unless there's a difference when it gets kind of cold, and you know, you could tell that the engine is not, you know, running as it should. But usually you hear noises right away. Anyways, all of the new things I found out is, so the carburetor I gotta clean. I gotta get a front brake master cylinder still, and then the air box. Other than that, I mean, this thing is pretty much good to go. I think that's it. That's it, you guys. I need to air up the tires and check the suspension. But I think next video we could do a carburetor clean, first test drive with the GoPro, and probably just try out the suspension and see how good it works. I heard it's a great quad for the trails. I don't have any like actual trails around here, but I definitely want to test it out at least to see if I could feel the difference. And tomorrow I might do, well, not tomorrow, but I might do also a Warrior drive with the new one, the teal and red Warrior that we built recently, and I want to take that thing out for a spin. I did take it out for a short drive yesterday. I didn't catch anything on film. It was just you know, around the block, and then I took it in a little dirt area for, you know, like 10 minutes. Nothing crazy. But yeah, that's where we're at, you guys, with the quad. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Plenty more videos coming like this one. And as you guys can tell, see, anything is possible with, you know, a small budget. Bought this thing very cheap, and basically only thing I put into it was the $10 filters that will arrive tomorrow, $15 of oil, what else, $15 of something else. There was something else I ordered that was 50. Oh, the shims. So valve clearance and timing, and pretty much this thing was good to go. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.